I've been playing Destiny 2 for a little over 1 week and I'm nearing the dreaded 100-hour mark, the point at which I'm supposed to stop liking the game because there's not enough content or there aren't enough things for me to chase after. And if I'm being totally honest, I still feel like I have plenty of stuff to do, and that's a pleasant surprise. Today we're going to talk about my journey through Destiny 2 so far and why I'm more excited than anything to keep playing. My first character is a light level 270 something warlock, and I've got a nice amount of gear and guns tucked away in my inventory and vault. I've got all my subclasses unlocked and filled out with skill points, and I have a set of armor and weapons that feels comfortable for my favorite subclass, the Voidwalker. With all of that done, I do feel a sense of completion, and in a lot of other games, I wouldn't feel the need or desire to keep coming back. But Destiny 2 still has things for me to reach for. I've gotten the difficulty of the Nightfall strikes under control, although if I'm not paying attention, I wind up eating shit more often than I should. But there's a prestige mode, and even though it offers similar rewards with the anecdotal promise for more legendaries, the tryhard in me wants to find out if I can beat it. It may never wind up being the most efficient way to grind for gear, and efficiency is an important thing in any dungeon crawler, but occasionally it's good to do something challenging. After all, what's the point of having the perfect loadout if you're not pushing it to its limits? While we're talking about gear and grinding, Destiny 2 is nothing new in the sense that it's a shooter-looter like Borderlands and many games that have come before it. The shooting is good and so is the loot, but sometimes people don't think the loot is as exciting as it could be, and I'm starting to believe anything short of a gun that calls down a tactical nuke will be underwhelming. Personally, I find the exotic weapons and armor interesting with a wide variety of perks on them. Some are simple, others complex and extravagant, and some are bad. But they're creative enough that I'd like to collect them all, if only to use them for a few missions, only to decide I like the Mida multi-tool better. Unfortunately, that desire to collect has its downsides. It means I'll be grinding the same instances ad nauseum until I get the loot that I want, but luckily Destiny 2 has a variety of activities that drop upgrades ranging from brain dead easy to ball crushing hard. Next up, there are still adventures to be had in the open world, and by that I mean there are still adventures to do. Destiny 2's quests are voice acted, so as you journey from point A to point B to kill enemy C, the world gets expanded. This game's story might not be on par with more complete story experiences like what you find in The Last of Us and Nier Automata, but it's good and I appreciate that loose ends can be tied up. I rushed my way to the endgame content, so I skipped a lot of the adventures and side quests, but I went back and was pleasantly surprised by what I found. My personal favorite so far has been the story of Failsafe and the Exodus Black. Being a fan of Star Trek The Next Generation, I feel warm inside whenever an artificial intelligence is showing any signs of human emotions. And as you travel around Nessus looking for the remains of her crew, the childlike AI has some hope that they're still alive, even after being stranded and alone for centuries. It's heartwarming, and I want the rest of the loose ends in the game to get tied up. Add to that the Crucible and the desire to at least experiment with the other two classes in the game, the Hunter and the Titan, I've got a full plate of things to do and I'm looking forward to doing them. So there we go. I might be a bit more open to exploring every aspect of a game than your average gamer, but even looking at the simpler aspects of Destiny 2, the loot grinding, there's still something there, and from the looks of things, the grind is going to constantly grow and expand. The first raid is being released on PC soon, with the Prestige mode getting added a short 7 days later. An expansion DLC is set to release in December for console and PC players, and I imagine plenty more will come. I know I'm supposed to dislike this game, but I'm having a lot of fun. I want more guns, I want more armor, and I want to level more classes. And if you're getting ready to type up a comment about how you've already done all the things that I mentioned and geared up 3 different classes to light level 300 and now you're super bored because there's nothing for you to do, just go outside and take a little break. But overall, Destiny 2 is a very complete package, and there's plenty to do until there isn't. And then there's going to be more to do once more content gets added, and then that's going to get beaten, and then there's going to be nothing to do again. It's an endless cycle of having stuff to do and not having stuff to do. It's a little bit crazy, but anyway, I'm starting to ramble, so we're going to wrap it up here by saying the name of the game is Destiny 2, the name of the channel is iBluairJgR Gaming for Comedy. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment because comments make the world go round. Last but certainly not least, if you're playing Destiny 2 on the PC and you're looking for a clan, consider joining the Blue Crew. There's a link in the description for the clan as well as a Discord server that you can use at your leisure for whatever game you choose. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.